Uh-oh. Pull it out. Uh-oh. What's the worst thing you could say to a pre-abortion, possible abortion, other than uh-oh.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Nap.
See ya.
Forever.
Toodles.
But hello to the conservatives and the raging libs and everyone else.
The libs.
And well, our people. Hello, hi, and welcome back to That's Hot. I am your host, Sabrina Piper, aka Funny Girl with Tits, and I am joined by my producer, Max Marcus. What is up?
Not much. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm really happy to see you.
Yeah.
In one piece.
Yeah.
It's a hectic time.
We live in hectic neighborhoods. Some people feel safe here. Yeah.
They say they're for families. I don't know about that. I mean, you almost came with holes in you today, and not just your butthole,
Yeah.
but Max, tell the people how you were almost murdered by your neighbor in this riveting story.
Oh, we were gonna take out the where it is.
Bleep it.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get almost killed, but I've maybe mentioned.
I just want to say sorry I cut you off.
Yeah.
But this is my podcast, so I'm cutting you off.
Yeah.
So listen, I think that is a test if you do bleep that or not, if you're paying attention enough. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So keep going.
Well,
Continue.
Yeah. So I think we've probably mentioned on this before that I have a crazy neighbor who screams a lot.
Well, just go over it one more time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I will. So I've lived there for a couple of years. She always screams things like, "I'm gonna send you back to Morocco in a body bag," which maybe was the first warning sign. She said, "Fuck America, fuck Jesus, and fuck Israel." That was a good one. And then sometimes she just screams. Sometimes she just gives out a blood-curdling scream.
Yeah.
And if you go to my Instagram, Max Marcus Comedy,
yes,
they
good
can
plug.
see good plug. They can see a fun little video I made up.
That's really great. I think you should also you could put it like right here, right above, and just like let it go for the YouTube and for our Patreon on patreon.com/funnygirlwithtits.
Yes.
Hello, you.
Hello, you.
I'll put it up on,
especially as the producer, maybe you should plug the Patreon first.
Yeah,
okay?
The Patreon Funny Girl Tits.
Yeah, yep. And then, and also follow me on Instagram, Funny Girl with Tits, Twitter, Funny Girl with Tits. Wow. Just keep going though.
Yeah,
just
so
keep
anyway,
plugging
she's
yourself.
crazy. She's been taken away by the cops once just to put on like a psych hold.
Just for a fun little psychiatric.
A little 72-hour vacay.
Yes. She just needed a break.
Sometimes
you just need a break. I needed a break from the calls and the videos.
Yes.
It's enough.
Yeah.
And you're close enough to a roof where she can just walk up.
I lost roof access because of her.
And unfortunately not for the good reason where the screaming will end.
No. But the screaming might have come to an end because I heard, so what happened was around 9 o'clock this morning, I heard a rustling and slamming, which is normal for her. So I didn't think much of it. And then like 30 minutes later, a typical Tuesday. And then I hear I hear police. There's police all over, like swarming my whole building. And she's attacked another neighbor with a knife. And she's barricaded herself in her apartment, and they're trying to get her out. It was crazy.
She's brave.
She's brave.
She's a fucking hero.
It's insane. She's also flooded the entire building before, or like her side of the building. Luckily,
this lady
I do not
has
live
done
under her.
So much.
The building really should have kicked her out a while ago. But
no, now you can haggle.
Now I'm gonna haggle. I'm gonna get my rent reducted
for sure.
Because holy shit, she a backstory I also learned is that she and the neighbor she attacked was not their first altercation, and that she had like spit on this woman before and like
who
punched
called
her.
it? Who called it first?
Yeah, you.
Hi, me.
Yeah, I mean, it was, yeah.
Just saying, like I texted it, and I know everything.
Yeah.
Obvi.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, I was trying to walk my dog this morning, and I couldn't get outside because there were 5 cops on my floor. and they were just pounding on her door being like, we just want to talk. We just want your side of the story.
Not only 5 cops outside your door, can I also say that when you were texting me, you said they were on the roof, and then you sent me a picture of them from the ground.
Yes.
Right? And then they're in front of their squad car, right? There's like 4 little piggies
I'm on the top
there,
floor of my
right?
building, so I was able to look down on the street.
And they were looking up at you. This one was looking Max dead in the fucking eyes.
Yeah.
And, yeah. He's a nice little 300 pounds.
Yeah, he was a big boy.
How is he on the force?
A lot of them are fat.
That's true.
A lot of them are fat.
You know, just because you mumble like a retard doesn't mean.
But yeah, it was crazy. I like tried to walk my dog. I walked outside. Literally 5 to 6 cops, like all very large cops, very large men, towering over me and my
Max's
Jack
type.
Russell. Yeah, exactly. And the first time it was like, there's not a lot of floor space in like my hallway. You've like seen it. There's not a lot of room on each floor.
So like Max was stuck in there for an hour and he couldn't get out.
I was stuck for an hour.
And they didn't even let him out. And I'm really disgusted.
They didn't escort me down.
Let me talk.
Like they could have.
That's what I was about to say. I'm really disgusted. A cab forever. Because where's the escort? Where's the police escort? Okay, so you have 9 cops on this one crazy woman. Actually, more than 9, right? Okay.
I think it was.
And
it was
like what, 12?
It was like a whole SWAT team.
You can't send, because they have nothing else to fucking do. Because of this like whole like, oh, they can just get out on bail. Anyone can just get out on bail.
Yeah. I will say that I think they were kind of just on high alert because there was a weapon and they didn't know exactly where she was. They were like pretty sure she was in the room. I heard them saying stuff like, I think she's in there. I hear like scuttling. And then they were also talking like, if there's an animal in there, which there is not.
She is an animal.
She's an animal.
She is a disgusting animal.
Yeah.
The sounds that she makes, you just have to hear. Like Max has recorded a plethora of the sounds. Did you recorded it today, right? You audio recorded everything?
Not everything, but I have a good 20 something minutes.
So that's pretty much.
I have the key points.
That's like a quarter of it. That's not even.
That's a good chunk. Mm-hmm. It was a good chunk of it. And I got a lot of information.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
they didn't leave for like an hour and a half.
They didn't leave. And then when
we're gonna listen to it on the Patreon.
Yeah, you want to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That will be played on the Patreon because it is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And join a tier today. It's only $1.
Yes, only $1.
Or unless you're a cuck, and that's 18.
Yeah, then it's 18.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What are the tiers called?
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Do you like getting paid every week?
Yeah.
Do you like getting paid on time?
Yeah.
Do you like not getting bothered and yelled at and harassed?
Yeah, I do like those things.
Then learn and don't fucking ask that again. Okay? That's your job.
Yeah.
But for you guys out there, just go check it out.
It's hot and chosen, right?
There you go.
Yes.
There you go. See? I know you know.
I was setting it up for you.
I just have to put a little bit of pressure on you.
Yeah, you
sometimes.
have to scare
That's
me.
it. I have to scare you. I think I have to pull a Bobby Kelly.
Yeah.
I have to pull a Bobby Kelly. I'm like, I'm wearing this bomber. It's like enveloping me, right? It's so funny. But you guys, I'm so tiny, and I just have to take him on.
Yeah.
Just like how that lady did. She just took her neighbor on. It could have been you.
It could have been
anyway, so that's what we're getting to. Max could have died today, and here he is taking a 2-minute story and making it the first quarter of the podcast.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I was thinking like if it was me that got slashed, when I was in like the ambulance, how I would have been like, hey, I got like a thing to record. I got a podcast to get to.
Oh yeah, I would have come. I would have stopped at the apartment first, gotten the equipment, grabbed a coffee and a matcha. Don't worry, and I would have come.
What equipment? What do you mean?
The camera.
I mean, if you came all the way over, we could just film it there.
Well, you're stabbed. You're in the ambulance. You're taking the equipment with you? I think that's dedication.
No, they would fix it. They would stitch me up in the ambulance, and then I'd walk out. I'm not going to the hospital.
You're not going to the hospital?
No, ambulance.
You're getting charged for the ambulance already. I think.
Are you? Even if you don't go for the ride?
Really?
I've sat in a ambulance before. And
for fun?
No, I like whatever. I had like a little tremory thing.
Mm.
I can go into that story. I can go into a story of where I almost died. I didn't almost
Okay.
die. I mean, part of it, you know this, that I took too much acid once and ended up in the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something I can very much relate to, as
Yeah.
our fans know.
Yeah, so I kind of like hit my head open and bled a lot while tripping.
Disgusting. Can you just stop? Can you just go back to the other crazy lady?
I think this would inform.
That's
This
gross.
informs me sitting in an ambulance story.
But that's disgusting.
I know,
okay,
but we're
there's
past
blood
that.
involved. Fine.
There's blood involved in this story.
Oh, why?
I think. I actually don't know.
You know, I'm just gonna say, L'Chaim, thank God you're here.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. I was safe. I did this what I was gonna tell you before the cameras started rolling, and then I took your advice of save it for the pod for once instead of just blurting everything out that I want to say.
You're like a fucking retarded parrot.
For sure. But I heard the rustling, and which is not uncommon for her, like just slamming the door. And I was gonna be like, oh, I was like, I could take my dog out now. It was like 9 o'clock. It's not crazy early. That's like a reasonable time to be awake as like an adult.
For sure.
And I was like, I could have gone out and just like peered and seen what was going on, just to get a look.
That would be the dream. That's what I wanted.
But
I was like,
if
you have a peephole, just record
I don't have a peephole. I don't know. That's whatever. That's a different story. That's another thing to bring up with management.
You need to.
Yeah,
You need
be
to
like,
see
I
what's
want
going
a
on.
peephole and I want a rent deduction.
Yes.
Because you knew. I mean, I need to find this out. I need to make sure my neighbor's okay. Like, talk to her about it. But then I also want to find out if she mentioned to management about the spitting and the punching.
You know, it's so funny because I've heard about this story for the past like 4 hours that it's been ongoing, right?
Yeah.
And I have not heard you say at any other point besides now that you wanted to make sure the neighbor's okay. I just want to point that out to everyone. That's terrifying. And you like breeze through it. You're like, as if you're like a fucking robot. You're like, oh, I just want to make sure the robot's okay.
The robot's
God
okay.
damn it. Is the robot okay? Is the neighbor okay?
She was in the ambulance. I think they got her. Fixed up. I talked to my neighbor that lives not right below me, but on the floor below me.
You're such a yenta.
I know. And he was saying that the neighbor that got attacked actually knocked on his door, trying to like be like, oh, she's trying to kill me. And I think she might have ran out. I don't know exactly what happened.
Oh my God, she ran for help.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
she definitely. Of course, she didn't. Of course, she didn't knock on your door.
No.
I wouldn't. I would never knock on your door. You wouldn't open.
Yeah, I'd be like, who is this asshole?
And you don't have a peephole, so you can't even look.
I ain't even look.
I feel like that's pretty.
I would have bugged
crazy.
out. I was pretty calm the whole thing because it seemed like under control.
A little too calm.
Yeah.
Like no phone calls. You were just like, haha.
Well, I was doing it on text because I don't know. There were cops outside.
They're listening.
They
want to know.
Also, I was recording everything. I didn't know. I probably would have messed it up.
Yes, one party state.
One party state.
Here we are, New York.
Well, I think one party state. I think that has to do with like recording like a one-on-one conversation. This is just something interesting that's going out in the hallway. I don't think there's any.
It's fun. It's interesting. It's different. The cops finally have something to do. Obviously, we know about my assault from a few months ago. If you guys didn't, I got assaulted, and then the cops did nothing because they're very, very, very not busy. And then this guy shot someone on a subway and he like stabbed 2 people elsewhere. He also like punched somebody. So he assaulted somebody else. So that's a fun one.
Yeah.
But I'm glad it took 12 of them to get one lady to come out of her apartment
It was more than 12.
after like an hour and a half. I'm not even kidding.
But yeah, it was more than 12 cops because it was like they had people on the roof. They also had the street blocked off, like the end of they had secured the perimeter.
I just think like, they should have escorted you.
They could have escorted me. They were on high alert.
How dare they? How dare they? A small white Jewish guy.
I know, with a small white dog.
With a small white dog. Both shaking uncontrollably from anxiety.
Yeah.
And past trauma and triggers and cocaine. And they won't escort him. Just to let your dog pee. I mean, that's really, I want to say it's animal abuse. And I'm going to stand by that. And I really don't care. And you can put that on the record. Put it on the record,
It's
Max.
on the record.
It's on the record?
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad you're safe and you weren't stabbed.
I'm glad that too.
I'm glad the cops are so vigilant. They're a vigilant bunch.
They got her.
They got her. She'll be back in her apartment by noon, but they got her.
Yeah, because the libs that run the city are weak on crime.
For sure.
Blame
Pelosi.
Yeah.
Always blame
I always
Pelosi.
blame Pelosi. Yeah, this is Pelosi's fault. Chuck Schumer.
For sure.
Kirsten Gillibrand.
Thanks, Chucky.
Chucky S. Who is only where he is because of Amy Schumer.
Oh, stop it. Like, don't even bring those shenanigans here. We like all of our fellow celebrities. Sorry, my co-celebs.
Yeah, co-celebs.
Co-stars of life.
Co-celebs.
Like Gwyneth Paltrow. Poor Gwen.
Oops.
Gwenny. Gwenny Goops.
Gwenny Goops.
Oops Goops.
Oops Goops.
That's what we're calling her. Oops Goops.
Yeah.
I don't listen. Gwyneth Paltrow, I feel really bad for what you're going through. I think this is actually really terrible. And like, this is, I just want to say, your fucking karma for not hiring me for your Soho store, you stupid fucking cunt. That's what you get. You deserve to get sued for every fucking jade egg you stick up that tight, perfect cunt. So I'm sure it's perfect.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Also, you look amazing.
Yeah, she looks great in court.
She looks so good.
She looks
like
good.
Your outfits have been so good. Also, I hope you win. But
what's the
this
case?
Is so your karma.
I don't even know what the case is. Did she cause a ski accident?
So she's claiming that he bumped into her in the skiing, and he's claiming she bumped into him during the skiing, and from that he suffered psychological issues. And part of it was being an asshole. Basically changing his personality and whatever.
Oh, cool.
So that's basically the sum up. And
that sounds like she's
countersuing for $1.
I know. I saw that. I knew that.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's a power move.
I heard something about even better of a power move. Ready for this? I heard that his child might have testified in court against him.
No, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, you have to double check that. You should definitely research that.
Yeah, I'll fact check it.
Yeah, you can definitely fact check. I mean, you can do it right now.
Oh, you don't want it just on later?
I mean, you have a fucking computer in your hand. It's the strangest thing. It's like I'm looking at your fucking soul. I'm like, do it. Pick up on my signal of do it. Just Shia LaBeouf. Another co-celeb. Co-VIP. Co-BFF at the pod. But yeah, this whole Gwyneth thing is really a joke. But they're pointing out weird videos and memes of her. How she's grabbing her water bottle. Right, her Mountain Valley water bottle. Great water, by the way. We like you, Mountain Valley, if you'd like to send us some water. Flat, not sparkling. And she's taking it to the stand, and people are bugging out. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't seen that. It's
really poor and pathetic. Just a bit.
I don't see anything about the other guy's kids, but it sounds like Gwyneth's kids are gonna...
They're testifying.
They're gonna testify.
Wow.
Yeah.
So wrong children. That's totally okay. See, this is why I said fact check, man.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing could still be true too. It might just be buried. There's so much information.
That's pretty fair. I think there's so much going on. But I did see a little video of her talking. And part of her countersue is she lost half a day of skiing. And skiing is expensive. And Shallow Hal is approaching its 20-something year anniversary, and she doesn't know what to do. They're not making a Shallow Hal 2 anymore. They had to scrap that because it got canceled because of fat phobes like us two. We're not enough. We're the only ones left.
I've never seen Shallow Hal. I've only seen the trailer.
You've never seen Shallow Hal?
No, I should though.
Oh, you totally should because you're fat phobic. You're basically him.
Yeah.
And that's like such a compliment to I don't know who.
Yeah.
Except Gwyneth Paltrow. Like that movie blows my mind. Like Gwyneth Paltrow.
She regrets it. She's spoken.
I'm sure she really regrets it.
Yeah.
She really regrets it because the money ran out because you can't make a sequel from it.
No.
You can make a sequel to almost anything else now.
You know they were going to make a sequel to Forrest Gump, but then 9/11 happened, and they were just like, this doesn't feel needed anymore.
I actually think that you've brought this up on the podcast maybe about 2 or 3 times before.
You think it's that
and I
many?
get you're fucking retarded, but stop with your people.
It's a fun.
I've never seen the movie.
You've never seen? Oh, that's right. You haven't seen Forrest Gump.
Yeah, I have not seen it. So
you're
until
like, how could you not have seen Shallow Hal? It's like you haven't seen Forrest Gump. That's a way bigger movie.
Well, guess what?
Yeah.
You know what is the bigger movie?
What?
The Bitch in Shallow Hal.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Okay, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Bigger
in a
than
fat
Jenny.
Suit. Way bigger than who?
Jenny.
Is Jenny in?
She's in Forrest Gump.
Well, maybe you should just say that for people like myself and all of the Gen Zers out there who haven't seen it.
You're like Gen Z, right?
Like basically.
I think it might be.
Oh my God, it's my birthday
Yeah.
in like 2 weeks. I'm turning 27. Isn't that insane?
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's so insane. Are you guys gonna send me gifts? Let's see.
Yeah. Join the Patreon for Funny
join
Girl
the
with Tits.
Patreon. Yeah.
Patreon.com/Funny Girl with Tits.
Oh, good job,
For a
Max.
birthday. For
Good
the
job,
birthday
Max.
post. Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I know, I'm
he's
trained.
such a good dog. Good puppy. Amazing. Now
Yeah.
do a flip.
Flip.
Yeah.
And like my dog, I can just like stand on my hind legs.
Oh my God, so cute. So cute. The picture didn't get any likes, but so cute. No, it's like I got likes from like those bots, like the "come fuck me now, I'll squirt on your face." 1, 2, 3.
There's one that likes my stories and like
Yeah.
their whatever bio just says like watch my pussies come.
Yeah. I love those. They're fun. I don't know how so many people got into my private accounts, but here we are. No, people wish. People wish. Right, Max?
Yeah, exactly.
People wish.
People do wish.
But now Shallow Hal, they can't do a second one, but I got like super, super stoned like a week ago, and I was rewatching, I should say, the best movie ever. What's it called?
Tropic
Wait,
Thunder.
it's the one with. Oh, that is a great one. Wait. Okay, that was alarming because that was a really hard stomp, and there's no one above.
Yeah, we're
the
now
top
on edge
floor.
about Neighbors.
We really are. Look at all the rainbows. This is a good
I will
time.
be. I'm gonna be so annoyed if she's back to
So-
screaming in the apartment. I
yeah,
will just
she
say.
did. Well, she is.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
But
Because fucking Eric
Wait.
Adams
no, fucking Eric Adams
is a
fuck him.
weak
Wait.
man.
What is the movie?
He didn't even live here. He's from New Jersey. He showed us a tour of his son's apartment.
Who'd you want, Andrew Yang? Because you want to fuck his wife?
Yeah, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good reason to vote for people.
Oh.
the first lady's always in the headlines. She gets to be at the Met Gala.
Oh, I want to go to the Met Gala. Anyway,
Become mayor of New York.
To think, listen, I'm trying to think of the movie. I watched it in the plane when I went on my disaster trip.
Oh,
And it's with Alec Baldwin and Meryl Streep and Steve Carell. No, it's not. Not Steve Carell. Oh my god. Come on.
Let me see.
Brain fog.
It's complicated.
It's complicated.
Yes.
Yeah.
Didn't need to look it up. I know.
Thank you.
Yeah, the Meryl Streep,
Thank
Alec
you.
Baldwin.
So yeah, when I wasn't having brain fog and I was just like totally stoned, I was just like having fun, and I was like, oh my god, there could be a second one of these. They would crank that out, and everyone would go to it because like I think Scream like 7 or 8 was just released.
Mm-hmm.
That's nuts. I don't know why they're releasing Scream in like February, March. Like that's so weird to me.
That is a good
Like
point.
that was so very weird. Like I was like, ooh, Scream, maybe in October or September. Like this just feels very lazy. Like everyone was like, oh, I want a Malibu beach house, and I was like, me too.
Yeah.
But they made it.
I'm sure there's a reason. Maybe there might have been a delay.
Yeah, money.
Yeah.
Money. That's the only reason. Everyone's failing. Jeff Bezos today. Breaking news. Jeff Bezos just wants to buy Amazon.
AMC.
Amazon wants to buy AMC. I'm like, come on, Max, come on. What's the, you know the headline because you sent
I said
me.
it. It was that Jeff Bezos is looking to buy
fucking it up, so.
AMC.
Yes.
That's it. Which makes sense. Which actually makes sense for him because Amazon also bought all of like, I forget what's the old movie production company like MGM or
They did?
Yeah, they own like all the James Bond movies. They make a lot of stuff, so it's like they can now
probably after what Weinstein's went out.
It was after that, yeah.
There you go.
But yeah.
So thank you, Bob and Harvey Weinstein. Harvey, the Punisher. You know. No, I couldn't have done it without you. I really owe you everything, and you know what you did. No, you're like such a gentle soul.
Were we talking about like?
Have you not seen this? I'm like paraphrasing, but
I know what you're talking about.
Jennifer Lawrence like thanking Harvey Weinstein.
I've seen like a super
cut.
It's
incredible.
I've seen a super cut of all of the celebrities.
Yeah, that's what I saw the other day.
The one
Harvey.
The one I don't like in that is I don't like the including Robin Williams just because he's like dead.
Yeah,
and
that wasn't cool.
And it's like he was a comic actor, he did other stuff, and then he like
CGI me in because like I feel like that was my golden age. That could have been my era. You know, I really fucked up. I really fucked up by not getting assaulted by Harvey Weinstein. You know, I actually knew somebody who was his assistant.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, this guy that I went on like a couple of dates with and that I just became like friendly with. He
did he have only
was
nice
really
things
bad
to say?
in bed. And what?
Did he have nice things to say about Harvey, or was he?
He actually told me to like kind of like stay away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that like
hero.
last summer, no, he's not. He finishes in like 30 seconds.
Yeah. But you can still be a hero.
That's how long the sex lasted. How long I was silent was how long the sex lasted. No, but he did actually tell me like he was pretty creepy and everything. So his friend was an assistant to Harvey Weinstein the summer before everything went down.
Wow.
I think this was about 2016.
Yeah, it
was 2016. So crazy. And it could have been my time to shine.
Yeah.
I think I was like 21.
Yeah.
Yum.
Yeah.
Still, now I'm 26. Yum. But that's so wild and everything. But I think it's not as surprising with AMC and Jeff Bezos and Amazon because, you know, like the comic who did like The Big Sick.
Yeah.
So even that movie was originally just on Amazon and then it was released in AMC. And as it was starting, it like had the little Amazon bullshit AMC movie theater. Do you remember that?
No, I haven't seen that movie. I need to though.
Oh, you haven't seen it? Really good movie.
Yeah, I've heard.
It is a really good movie. That was like pre-roids for him.
It was pre-roids.
Yeah, he actually looked like a person.
Yeah.
Yeah, very interesting. Isn't that crazy how that works?
Yeah. He I listened to an interview with him talking about like just what it's like, and I even talked about like how it's like sex life has changed since like getting ripped with like his wife, because his wife was used to him being one way their entire relationship, and,
which is
and just used to him being like a normal.
What, able to get hard?
No, he can still get hard. No, that wasn't it. It's that his whole body's hard now. That she said that it's like it felt like fucking the side of a building.
Ew.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that.
Yeah.
I feel like I've I don't know if I've like fucked a rock.
Yeah.
You know, well, I've fucked a couple rocks because they were like retards, but like that's about it. Like I've never fucked like I've fucked like muscular guys, but they weren't like fit. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that makes sense.
Yeah, I've always told myself that women don't like muscles.
The girlies will get that. Like, it's like, oh, he's kind of fit. And then he, like, fucks you. And you're like, okay, this guy is pretty out of shape. I wonder if he can go up 3 steps.
Yeah, well, I think there is a thing where it's like you can, there's like certain muscles you can work on where it's like you look buff, but you're like still not in good shape. Like you can have like big arms and a gut.
Oh, but that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a wild
I think
one.
Always Sunny's talked about it. So they were talking about like one of the characters that he only works on his glamour muscles, and then he has like no real strength. It's just all arms.
I know a bunch of guys like that.
Yeah.
Ugly. No, there's some hotties.
Yeah.
There's some hotties, but they're okay. You know, I don't know. I actually, if we're speaking of our types, right?
Yeah.
I feel like I have like a range of types, but years ago, I did this like mini series for Tinder, and it was all about like our different types of guys and who we would date and blah 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 blah. And I said like how I was like, oh, it's like a Michael Cera type for me. Like Michael Cera is hot, and like I do think he's hot. And then all these guys just flooded the video just angrily, and they were like, yeah, right. If Michael Cera came up to you, there's no way you would talk to him. And it's like, of course I would talk to him. Like, no. If you came up to me, there's no way I'd talk to you.
Yeah.
It's like that's really it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, also like they have to get like, even if they don't like think that he like looks good, it's like he's still like a famous person. I mean, he's still like a funny actor.
Yeah, most definitely. That's why he looks good.
Yeah, Arrested Development.
Oh, yeah, I totally forgot about that show.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, it is good, but I didn't get like super into it. I started at 2020. In 2020, when I was like, everything's gonna die.
Yeah.
The year of yikes.
It's a good show. It's the first 3 seasons are like some of the best. It's the other ones are not.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Netflix originals reboot was the first Netflix reboot. Yeah. It was also one of the first like Netflix originals.
Wonder what they're gonna do next. Maybe they can do something with Gwyneth.
I mean, they have Goop Labs.
Oh yeah, they do have Goop. Well, fuck you guys for not even inviting me to that.
Yeah.
Hiring me to do that, inviting me on the show. I don't even know what it would be. What is Goop Labs? Do you know? Do you know what the show's about? What? Like
I think
stuffing shit up your vagina?
I think that's an episode. I think it's I think it's just, I don't know. I think they're going through like all the shit they make. It's like a Goop documentary.
I love that.
It's Goop propaganda. It's Goopaganda.
It's Goopaganda. I love the scamaganda.
Scamaganda.
Oh my god.
Scamorama.
So just I wanna get to this.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's spring, pretty much. Like
spring.
First day of spring was beautiful, right?
Yeah.
Gorgeous out. It was like 60 something degrees
We
here
walked
in New York.
most of Manhattan.
We walked, oh my god, from Greenwich Village downtown Manhattan, right? Okay. Give you guys a picture, like Washington Square Park, right? And then we walked to the Upper East Side, like what would you say, like 90 something blocks up?
Yeah, something like that.
Anyway, we clocked in at 9.99 miles.
Yeah.
Go us.
Yeah.
Go us.
I walked off the burger that I scarfed down in 30 seconds.
Yeah, I burned off the mimosa I had.
And the mimosa.
So yeah. Yeah, I had half of like a gluten-free cashew sandwich.
Yeah.
It's actually true.
Yeah.
And it was a good time and beautiful weather.
Yeah.
Happy spring.
Happy spring.
Happy Aries season.
Central Park was trending on Twitter, and not because of something terrible.
Or something we did.
Or something we did.
Unfortunately, because we were there, we walked it, but nothing too crazy. A lot of pups, very, very, very cute.
Yeah.
But now summer is approaching, and it used to be like summer season, and now it's like, oh, it's engagement season now that we're in our like mid-20s.
Yeah.
Late-20s.
Yeah, a lot of people are getting engaged.
A lot of people are getting, I know 3 people who just got engaged. And let me tell you.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm invited to the weddings.
Oh, no.
How fucked up is that?
That's crazy.
Because this is how I know one of them, okay? And maybe, I hope I am. If you're listening, I hope I'm invited. Okay? This is fucked up. We've been friends since high school.
Yeah.
Got engaged.
To each other?
Shut up. I didn't even finish my sentence.
Okay.
I'm going to honestly, I'm going to beat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack you.
Yeah.
So violently that you're going to run home to your neighbor and fuck her.
I might be more afraid of you than my neighbor.
Good, you should be. You should be terrified.
Yeah.
Now I don't even know where I was.
She got engaged.
She got engaged.
Your friend since high school?
No, it's not even it's a guy.
Oh.
He got engaged. All right, so we've been friends for years, like about 10 years or something. He got engaged, and I've known him and his girlfriend since they started dating. Like, I met her and everything. We've all hung out. And haven't seen him in a couple of years, but we've always kept in touch. I sent him a whole thing congratulating them on the engagement. And this is how I figured out I am not invited. He wrote back, ha 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 ha. Ha. Thanks, Pipes. So I guess I'm not getting a save the date.
Mm.
Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha.
That's
Guess
brutal.
those Tiffany flutes aren't getting your way. Ha 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 ha. That's like my go-to. That's what I get every single person who gets like engaged, married, whatever. That's like my go-to gift.
Tiffany flutes?
Tiffany flutes.
Like
Because
the cups?
no.
Like the glasses?
So trash. Yeah, you're such trash.
Like champagne flutes?
Like champagne flutes,
Yeah.
yes. Like they're right there. Look up. See, I have them because
yeah.
I'm pure class.
Yeah.
And then I give them to everyone because I am pure class
Yeah.
and trash. And no, it's just like it's nice. People will have like glasses on their list, but they're morons. They don't know what they like. And I'm like, these are very nice.
Mm-hmm.
So here you go. And I don't think I'm invited by the ha-has. Have you ever had that?
I've never gotten that
I didn't send
response.
anything. I didn't send anything funny or like stupid or anything. It was just like a very sincere congratulations. Oh my God, like this is incredible. And
Yeah.
what? That's crazy.
Yeah. I have a friend who has not proposed yet, but I know it's coming.
That's what I was about to say. That's one of the engagements.
Yeah.
One of my close friends, she took me ring shopping with her so she could pick out the ring that she wants him to get, which is so confident.
Yeah.
I've never had, like, I have fucking confidence,
Yeah.
but oh boy, that is like up there. You just know, you're like, oh yeah, you're proposing.
Well,
You're
they had the
doing that.
conversation.
Yes, but I just think, I'm like, whoa.
I mean, I'd rather just the person pick out their own ring because I'd be like, I don't know what anything is.
I would never want that. I would want to just like talk about it, go and make it romantic and surprise me. If I know this is coming, it's like, oh, that's the one I'm going to get. Boring.
Yeah.
That's so boring. I would just tell you, I want like a few carats and I want it like in like an oval shape and I want like diamonds around it and I want it right over there and I want it flashy and it could be from like Harry Winston or Tiffany or whatever, like just throwing it out there.
That sounds like close to picking it out.
So is that picking it out or is that giving an idea? Like
It's pretty detailed instructions.
Those are very detailed. Okay. But the thing is, did I go to the store? Did I pull a Charlotte? From
No.
Sex and the City? Did Trey go, alrighty? And then they walked into Tiffany's and she picked out the ring? That's awful.
And then she pegged him.
Well, I wanted to do the pegging part.
Yeah.
The pegging comes with it. I actually think if it's a public engagement, I'll have to turn him down and peg him.
Yeah.
I don't know. How would you do it? I hear
Get
a lot
pegged?
of talk of...
What are you doing?
Well, I know how you would get pegged. Because that's how I pay you. But how would
That'd be
you
the
propose?
craziest.
I did almost fuck with Max though because we were going to get coffee and then like he leaned down to tie his shoe and I looked around and I was like, oh my God. And nobody looked up.
Well, I don't even. What was it gonna be? Oh my God.
Yes or no?
Oh, like I was proposed. Oh, I get it.
Oh, really? That was like an hour ago. Oh man, jokes are always funnier when you have to explain them. That's
Yeah.
good.
I don't know if I even heard you say that.
Good. Amazing. Anyway, what would you do? Public, private? What's your deal? What's your feelings on that? Proposals?
I think public. I don't know. I put zero thought into this till it's been brought up.
Public. So you want her to feel pressured.
Yeah.
Would you do it with a song? Are you? Because you're a
No.
sicko. So I'm
No, I
just
wouldn't do it with a song. I would do.
okay.
I would do it in like a nice restaurant. It'd be like an Indian restaurant. It'd be in the curry.
All those words don't go together.
It'd be a 5-star Indian
Nice
restaurant.
and
They have those.
okay. Enjoy fishing the ring out of the curry.
Yeah.
Future Mrs.
Well, it's
Marcus.
tikka masala.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be a good one.
Yeah, that tomato sauce will never come out.
Honey, you get a pink ring.
Yeah.
You're like J-Lo in the early 2000s. Look at that.
Yeah.
Are her and they're married, right?
I think so. I think yeah.
Yeah,
That's wild. That's wild.
they're
That's wild to get married, break up, and then get remarried later.
Oh, they didn't get married the first time. That's why.
Oh, did they
They
not?
were only engaged, and then their press reps did not want that. They did not want them together, and especially his. It was him. If you did not know that, Ben Affleck's press reps from the early 2000s are sickos,
Why do they care?
and then
Why would
because
that
they
not be
wanted him
good?
with Jennifer Gardner, better for his career because she was like up and coming, and I also think maybe I don't know if they were racist or what their deal is, but
They're
it's
probably
like,
racist.
yeah, I mean, it's like, the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s. And it's like, you have this like, like hot little Latina girl. It's like coming up on the scene and whatever. And then you have like white Jennifer Gardner, who is like kind of like, this like beautiful plain Jane
Yeah.
kind of, who, in 13 going on 30 was just coming out, and so there's like a different level, and obviously J-Lo can't act, so I think they
Yeah.
were like, this would be a better choice. And
Did he marry her?
Jennifer Gardner, yes.
Oh,
And
wow.
he went from Jennifer Lopez to Jennifer Gardner,
Whoa, different
and then
Jennifers.
he had different Jennifers, 2 Jens, 1 Ben, and and he had 3 kids with Jennifer Gardner.
Oh, wow.
Serafina,
Okay.
something else,
Good restaurant.
and something else. Yeah, it was about 10 years ago, and
Serafina.
something else and something
Luke's
else.
Lobster, Han Dynasty. Just their favorite Upper West Side locations.
Yeah. Yeah. It used to be called Fiorello and Joanne.
Joanne.
Joanne. We're banned from Joanne.
Banned from Joanne.
Banned from Joanne. That's the name of Lady Gaga's next song. It's about us.
Yeah.
We got too drunk at Gay Olive Garden, and they hate us.
They don't like us. No.
That's not fair.
They had
I think they have a thing against Jews. I think
would
they're
make
anti-Semitic.
I would make it about that very quick.
It is about that. It's about that.
In my mind.
Was that a good wink?
Yeah, it was a great wink. In my mind, I was very subtle and just whispering it to only you. But in retrospect, I think everyone near us heard it every time I said it. But they had on their screen where they're going through the menu items, they had a white pizza, and every time it showed up, I said white power pizza, and I thought it was like very subtle. But in retrospect, I was probably screaming and laughing.
Yeah, we were kind of screaming and laughing, and then I got up at some point to play Pac-Man.
And you might not have actually played Pac-Man.
Yeah, I don't know, but I was up there for a while, and I was like, I was very I was vigilant with trying.
Yes.
I won.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I won. Yeah. I don't think, and then they try to fuck with us.
Yeah, they tried to pay us too much.
So we
charge us too much.
Yeah, they try to charge us too much. So being the Jews we are, notice this immediately. Yes, we might have been a little tipsy bipsy, just a tad bit. But happy hour, $5 glasses of wine. Ah, beautiful, amazing. And these motherfuckers were so annoyed with us. Okay, maybe we looked up porn on their iPads, but maybe they should have actual menus instead of iPads for menus.
Yeah, it's not actually
They don't even
nicer.
have iPads.
It's
They're
not
tablets.
Actually, they're like Samsung
And they're not,
tablets.
Yeah, they're Samsung tablets. They're droids.
It's not nice. It's like, I'd rather,
They're
if
gross,
you're gonna
and
do
they're
that,
not clean.
if you're gonna do that, just give me a QR code.
Exactly.
Just give me a QR code. I'll do it on my phone, or give me a real menu. I don't
Exactly.
need your weird little tablet.
It's very
I'm not
odd.
impressed.
It's very odd.
I'm not impressed.
They charge like $38 for like,
Meatballs?
Meatballs.
For 4 meatballs?
Oh my God, the size of like, I don't even know.
Meatballs.
They're tiny. No, but they're like tiny.
They're tiny. tiny meatballs.
Tiny.
They're not even, yeah, they're gonna be.
I've never even had a meatball.
I love meatballs, but
I've
these
only
look
had like
not
2
good.
balls in my mouth at once, and
Yeah.
they've never been meat.
Yeah.
Just man.
Yeah. That's cool.
Nice. Thank you. I know. I'm a hero.
Yeah, you're a hero.
It's really crazy though, and this stupid fucking bitch really tried to pull one over on us. Because we looked up porn a couple of times. We thought it was funny.
It was funny.
It was funny, and and she charged us $15 a drink. $15 per glass of wine.
Yeah, they tried to. It was like $45 total. I didn't know. I would have just paid it.
Yeah, you didn't notice. You just put the card down, and I was like, whoa, 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 whoa.
I was like about to step over the threshold of my blackout. So I was about to stumble through that door.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you caught it, because I would have just given them the money. I would have given them the money.
Yeah. You know, when I'm like really blacked out, I can't even like look down, but I was in that place right before the blackout, like 2 drinks ahead of the blackout.
Yeah, I think.
And I got it.
I think we drank probably a similar amount, but I think you were doing like wine and I was doing like old fashioned. So I think I was kind of really fucked up.
Yes, because we went to another place before that because we're healthy.
But we don't need to mention that one because we like that one.
We didn't mention that one. We didn't say that place. I'm
saying.
Of course. I know. They don't like us, but we like them.
They like us fine.
Yeah. Everyone likes us, especially once we get juiced.
Juiced.
I
want to circle back to the one last thing about the neighbor that I thought of, and then maybe we can switch to the Patreon.
Yeah.
Because I've had she actually had like a bad relationship with this other woman.
No way.
Yeah, I know.
But, the crazy lady?
Yeah.
She had a bad relationship with another neighbor?
Yeah. But I mean, it was more confrontational than mine and hers was. But I think I must have told you this one. I don't think I've said this on the podcast before, but this is like over a year ago now. One of my first interactions with her was back when we still had roof access. She was coming down from the roof. Mm-hmm. And my door was open because I don't always lock it, which now I always will because holy shit.
Oh my God.
And
not lock your door in New York City. You're fucking crazy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the front door locks, but either way. I lock it if I go out for a long time. I'm saying if I take the dog around the block, I might not lock it.
All right, so that's when you guys know to go in.
Yeah, if you see me on the street with the dog, you can. Well, now it's always locked.
Yeah,
now it is, so it's fine. But
so try now.
But she came into my apartment. And I've told you this, right? Yes. And I started yelling at her just because I was already on edge because other stuff was happening. Mm-hmm. So it was like not the time to do this. And she like poked her head in, my dog starts barking. And then to her, as I just go, no, bad.
You guys can't see it, but he's pointing his finger too.
I'm like, you don't come in here.
He's wagging his finger.
You don't come in here. I basically yelled at her like she was a bad dog. And I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
She is a bad dog.
She is a bad dog. And I was like, don't come in here.
She's a bad bitch.
She's a bad, I don't know about that. But she's a psycho.
She stabbed someone. She's a bad bitch.
Yeah. Allegedly. I mean, stab slash. I don't, let's not get bogged down, or let's get bogged down in the details is I guess what I'm doing. But yeah, I yelled at her like a dog. But like, so I think she was always kind of freaked out. I think she was always a little afraid of me, which is good. You want to out crazy people. You need to get that.
You need to out crazy the crazy.
You need to out crazy the crazy because the other person probably came at her as like a normal person, as being
Can't do that.
as like not like a threat. I came out like a maniac. Like I will scream at you like an animal.
Yep. Yeah, because you are one.
Yeah, I'm as one. But and then there was the time where I was talking to someone on the phone. And she was like, why are you taking that in the hallway? Like, why don't you go out? And like the audacity of her to like complain about the noise I'm making is like insanity. Cause she's, as I will make sure to put at the beginning of this episode, the screaming.
I cannot wait for that. That is one of my favorite videos. And I think you guys will really, really, really enjoy rewatching that. Again and again.
I think that can even go on the audio. It'll be the audio version too. You can do both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They'll hear it.
Max can do his job.
I know.
Can you believe it?
I mean, the video, it definitely will be better with video. And we are on YouTube now.
We are on YouTube now. Yay. It's so exciting. We're very, very, very excited. So new episodes every Thursday at midnight. And we release on iTunes, Spotify, all that fun stuff where you get podcasts, anywhere like that. And now we're going to be releasing on YouTube as well. But like always, you get early access on the Patreon. And you can join for only $1. And that's really fun. You get access to all that. You could chat with who you think it's me, but it'll be Max. and it'll be a good time. But YouTube, subscribe, share, like, anything to, like, get the pod, like, out there. We love you guys. That's so, like, amazing. The YouTube, where everyone's getting banned. I hope we don't get banned. We love you, YouTube. I'll let you suck my clit, YouTube.
That might be what gets us banned.
Oh, no.
You saying that.
And on that note, we're switching over to our Patreon. So, yeah, until next week, plugs.
Your show.
Yeah, my show and a couple shows. I'm going to be on a pre-Passover show, March 30th in Manhattan. Check it out. It's on Time Out. It's like up there. You'll see I'm a doodle. It looks pretty anti-Semitic, but it was drawn by a Jew, so it's not. And
any drawing of a Jew is gonna look pretty anti-Semitic.
Okay. Sorry, I'm gorgeous and offended. And no need to laugh that hard. And I will have my show at the Comedy Shop this Sunday, April 2nd. It will be a brunch show, Sabrina, Piper, and Friends, special lineup, but Max will be on it. Just letting you guys know about that. I have a few very, very, very fun people lined up, and it's going to be fucking sick. Tickets are only $15, and there is going to be a code. If you guys want half off, it will be That's Hot. There you go. Tickets are going to be released with this episode, so that's super fun. It'll be on the Eventbrite. It's going to be a whole brunch show, and we're also going to do a whole brunch deal where you can do endless mimosas, countless mimosas, or, you know, sangria or whatever the fuck you want to make bad decisions on for the hour and a half, but have a great time. It's going to be really fun. April 2nd, April 16th at the Comedy Shop, 167 Bleecker. Ooh, I think I got it this time. Hell yeah. Fuck you, brain fog. What else? It's my birthday, April 10th. Send me presents.
Subscribe to the Patreon.
Subscribe to the Patreon. You really don't want them to send me presents. You're like,
well, that's money.
Cock blocking the presents.
They can do both.
Why can't they do both? ¿Por qué no los dos? Did you like my Spanish?
Yeah, it was really good.
Thank you. Oh my God, super hot. All right, you guys. Love you so much. Bye.